Today I want to talk with you all about trees. Trees, all know what trees are. Trees are the big plants with the great trunks. Small trees, big trees, they grow everywhere. They have leaves in the spring and in the summer, and then in the autumn and in winter they let their leaves fall down. And it's not so common anymore today that people know about nature and especially know about trees. So I will give you some knowledge about trees because it's very important to honor, love, and have worship for the creation of this planet, Earth. And trees are, yes, how can I say, they are giving us breathing. We can breathe because of the trees. So they are very important. So I don't like people cut a lot of rainforests. We should not cut so much trees and create a planet and where we let the rainforest all over the world, in cold climates, in wet climates, and in warm climates, and wet, we let them grow, and we don't need to cut a lot of trees. Okay, trees are very humble. Trees are very soft. Trees are very strong. Trees are not meditating. Trees are meditation, because the tree is always standing at the same place. The tree is constantly in meditation, and that's the reason you step into another world, in a sense, because today I was walking in the rain, and I had very cold because I had no good shoes on my feet, and I had so I guess wet shoes, wet socks, and my feet were wet. And I was walking in a little forest. It's not an old forest, it's a very young forest, about 30 years or so, 20, 30 years I think, and small trees there. And I was walking there, and then I saw into another world. I saw at those trees, and it was like I saw in the Matrix. It was the energy. I saw the energy is moving, and energy moving. And one of the reasons I could see that with my third eye is that I use no toothpaste with fluoride. You do not have to use fluoride in your toothpaste because it's making your pineal gland not see anymore. So you cannot see energies and you cannot see the real stuff. And the real stuff, I mean, is how you are meant as a human being to look. You see here, this is a can, black Coke, but I do not drink a lot of Coke because it's not so healthy. But sometimes I drink Coke, and I would say about it, you only see this like this, but you can also see energies and amongst trees or whatever, and some see it not, and others see it like this, and that is not important. But the thing is that you make contact with nature and that you are one with it. Well, I was beginning about the tree and about how it is because the fluid, the sap, we say in Dutch, in the Netherlands we say sap, vocht, the water. The water is with sugar is going through the roots. And they go upside and they go to the leaves, so they can give the leaves the sugar and the moisture they need. So and they go and it's like it goes back and it goes up. So it is, and that is in spring and that is in summer, but in autumn and in winter that is not the case. But because the juice has not go to the, it's not important that the juices go to the leaves because there are no leaves in autumn. Yes, in autumn and in winter. So that's nice to know. Okay. Well, yes. What all about trees? Well, we have different trees, and trees are trees are light beings in a sense. They have very wise and old souls. Some trees can be very old. In Japan, there are trees they can be over 7,000 years. So that's very old. And in England, there are there are the most old trees in Europe, in England of Europe. So there are a lot of big oaks and yews and that sort of trees. And in Holland we have great beech forest. I'm gonna live there about 3.5 years in a big beech forest. I can show you that. This is a beech tree. Well, maybe it's good now to read. This is a little bit a movie I make now is a little bit like intuition. I did not plan what I would say. I'm a little bit busy with things in my mind and in my life, so I am just going with my intuition now. Well, let me see. This is a German poet. Well. Auf dem Hügel in der Senke, auf Inseln im Meer, überall wo du gehst, vor dem gesegnet Christus, gibt es keinen Ort, der Gott verlassen ist. Black Book of Carmarthen. Well, that is about Auf dem Hügel. Hügel is it's a holy forest. Yes, of course, the trees are very holy. You know, Jesus Christ himself, went always praying and worshiping nature and the Creator in the olive garden, the olive trees. Olive trees can also be very old. Well, you know, there is so much more than only what we can see all the day. There are parallel universe. There is we shaman practitioners, shamans, we mystics all over the world. We had find our way, and we are like that we can make contact with energies or now I can say, how can you say, yeah, we call it always energies the last years, and it's been a little bit tired for me to always talk about energies, but how can you say it? Well, trees are portals, antennas. You can make contact with the tree. The tree, when you see the tree is like the tree is in this world, but the tree is also in the other world. The roots is in the earth, the planet. The trunk is in this middle world, and the upper world is the leaves and the branches in above. So that is important. When you see at a tree, you not only see with your eyes, you see with your soul, with your inner eye. You look then at a tree, and then you see that you are here with one foot, but with the other foot you are in the other world, and that is shamanism. A shaman is always in the other world and in this world. So you can live very ecstatic. You can live very, very, very holy, or very yes, very the shamanistic ecstasy. So that's very important to understand that when you are spiritual, you are a shaman or you are a mystic or whatever. And in sense, we are all spiritual beings. You know, we are not a body; we are a soul with a body. Our body is very important to come home in our own body. Maybe that's a great lesson a tree can learn us to be on this magnetic place. You know, we need to be with both feet on the ground. We don't have to. We need to go. We need to have the magnetic fields very positive in our side and with ourselves. So yes. So that's very important to understand that the tree is telling you that your soul, when you lost parts of your soul, and we all had traumatic experience, and we all lost parts of our soul. and then we do not know anymore how to behave and to come in our body. We need, very important in shamanistic lessons, one of the first lessons is to make contact with your body. You know, I met a lot of people, and I had it myself in my younger years, that I was not in my body. You feel your legs, feel your feet, make contact with your body. Go in bath, go in the water, walk on the earth, go in the forest, and play and do theater or sing or dance or whatever. Make contact with it, you know, massage or yoga or sports or whatever. But never too much. Not an obsession, no. But that's very important, because you need to come back in your body. Who are you? Who are you? Are you male? Are you female? How do you feel? Which energy do you like? Who are you? We have to understand that we need breathing. We need breathing in ourselves. We need breathing around us. We must feel breathing in our house. Breath is life. Breath is life. And that is one of the most important lessons Therese is learning us. It is not so much like esoteric, always like, oh, I want to experience the mystical stuff. You know, real mystical stuff is real, because the other world, the dream world, is simultaneously with this world. It is the same as this world, and therefore it is not the dream. It is the reality. Yes, this what we are here. We're in the physical body. Is in a sense a dream. So very important, you know, to not take yourself too serious, because this life is just a breath of a buffalo. It is coming and it is going so fast. But a tree is also learning you to enjoy, you know, with those leaves and playing with the wind, and let the wind come and the wind is going and the light and the tree can laugh and the tree can cry, you know, like everything. People can cry, people can laugh. And we need to respect them. We need to let them grow. We need to let them be old. And when they fall down, and I'm a woodworker, and in a sense we can only use their woods when at the time that they are falling at the ground, like the old Indians in Africa and America always did that way. So you understand, you know, that you are a part of this ecologic breeding planet, and we will evolve from now civilization 0 to a civilization 1. And the civilization 0 is we are now here. We are not one with nature and so on. The Celts were very close to nature. They, in a sense, were already a civilization 1. What is a civilization 1? A civilization 1 is a civilization of humans that are living on a planet, or whatever for creatures, they are living on a planet, and they have so much respect and knowledge about the harmonic nature laws, and they respect and they work together with the harmonic nature laws, and they live very ecologic, and they have symbiotic cities, and all over, everything is symbiotic, everything is breeding at once, and then you are the ruler, then you are the co-creator, then you are the creator also of your environment, of the weather. Because when you do that, when you live in a sense one with nature, as we are one with nature, we are a part of nature. So a society that is a civilization, a global society that is one with nature, that when you are giving a lot of respect to nature, when you are working with nature together and instead of violate it, then the weather and the water and the rain and the snow or whatever and the sun, everything will be in harmony, everything will react, everything is connected with each other. You know, that is, shamanism learns us that. Everything is connected, everything is connected, families, people, you see it on the internet, everything is connected, interconnected. So we're gonna go from a type 0 civilization to a type 1 civilization, and that is very important, because then we are far more experience far more happiness. That is also the mention of this planet, that it is all one. And yes, then you will because and it sounds a little bit strange. This is not possible. How can you control the weather? How can you do about things or whatever? Well, you see now what is happening on the planet, how the weather is behaving. The rain, is behaving like, because we are doing something like fabrics and we are poisoning some air and stuff. Now then you understand. Then when you give respect to the trees, you let them grow, and you work only at all is ecologic and all is pure and clean, and we live according the laws of the harmonic laws of nature. Then the weather will also be harmonic, you know. Then there is more light, then there is more sun, then there is not so much darkness, then there is light. And that's the reason. So that was my question for today, and I will tell you one poet now. And this is the poet about a tree I know very lot about. This is a piece of wood of that tree. We call it the Lijsterbes. Eberesche is in Deutsch. Rowan, English, Rowan. Okay, well, there I come. Eberesche, Botschafter des Rates, der erhabenen Wesen, die taglich die Schicksalrunen verlesen, Vermittler von Inspiration, so hell und weit, bewahr unsere Denken, vor Abtrennung und Neid, offenbare uns die erste Musik des Bären, um zu überwinden, die Selbstaussuch so groß, ist nicht das wahre Selbst, aufrichtig zu ehren, mit jedem Atem uns Herzschlag uns los. Well, I will translate it in English for so far I can do it. Eberesche, Rowan. I will show you a picture about the tree. This is a picture about the tree. Fred Hageneder, the man who has wrote this book, is on this place. He is playing always harp. He is living in England. He is German. I'm Frisian. That is an old Germanic group, shamanic old Attis Frisian. I'm a Frisian, you know, and that's an old from the Germanic tribes, the shamanic tribes. And they came from Germany, Germanic to Frisian, to the north of the Netherlands. That is my heritage. My ancestors come from there. That's my family. Okay, Rowan, messenger of the knowing, what we can know, the being, that gives you every day the runes you can know, the knowledge to know how to bring things in harmony. Bringer of inspiration, so full of light and so far, guards our thinking for that we not know it anymore, or gossip. So we guard our thinking for gossip, and that we not know it. We need to know it, and we need not to gossip. We need to bring it in harmony, our communications and our thinking. Yes, clear minds from the heart. Bring us the music of the dimensions, of the spheres. Because we need to win the egoism that is so big, but that is not the true self. We need to honor with every breath and heartbeat, to let it go, to accept, to understand, and to know. Thank you for your time. God bless you.